Hey guys, welcome to a battle report video.
Yeah, something different.
It's like, what?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, we're going to play a battle report. We're running a couple of armies that we've got...
Practicing.
Yeah, practicing for a tournament we got coming up, 800 points. What are you bringing? We'll show the armies in a second, but...
I have my 2019 Army of the Year, Legendary Legion, Return of the King.
Right on.
That's what I'm trying to run it all
So
year.
it's a Legendary Legion out of the Gondor at Warbook.
Yeah, super excited about it. It was something that I've been waiting for, and it just...
Yeah, you put a bunch of work into it.
Yeah, I wanted to run an Army of the Dead, and still waiting for the new plastic King of the Dead and Heralds.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm playing kind of a mashup. I normally play a single faction list, but not today. This army has got 3 factions. Yeah, so it's like mostly Isengard, but then I've got Witch King with some Mordor orcs, and a Castellan of Dol Guldur.
So are you all convenient allies?
No.
Really?
No.
You're playing...
Impossible with the Dol Guldur.
Playing a broken...
Yep. It is. We're gonna see if we can actually win some games with this.
Yeah, because what's the rule for that? You can't...
You just can't do stand fast and possibly heroics also.
Oh yeah, that's all the differences. Is those two things.
But yeah. And we have actually selected the mission to play.
Yeah, we decided.
We decided the mission, and that has a lot to do with bingo.
Yeah.
Because, funnily enough, the mission that I kind of bash the most.
Well, we both do.
Yeah, is Heirloom of Ages Past, and just as it happens, that's the one mission that both of us have not played.
Yeah. But after that, we still each have a mission to play.
We do. Yeah.
We should have thought about it when we were at the tournament and said, hey, we should play the same one so that we could...
Yeah, so I have to play Reconnoiter, and you have
Domination.
Yeah. But we both need Heirloom of Ages Past, so that is what we're going to play.
Yeah, get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Pull that Band-Aid off.
That's right. So we've got the board set up. We've already rolled and deployed the objective markers. So we will come back and take a look at the armies and the board. Yeah,
and then we'll do the setup and show you that after.
Right on. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, we're going to do something a little different this time too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to... trying to speed it up because some battle reports take a really long time.
Yeah.
So we're going to use... we're not going to show every single fight.
Yeah.
Or every single bow. Well, we could probably do bow shots.
So I think basically the stuff we're not going to show is the line fight, like warrior versus warrior. If it's a hero or if it's a magic power going off or
the important
heroic combat, then we'll show the rolling. But if it's just like warrior bashing against warrior and then there's 10 of them in a row, we're not going to show all of that.
Yeah.
Because you can just show afterwards and say these are the guys that died, and well, you get the idea.
Yep, just to speed things up.
Yeah.
Reduce the amount of dice rolls, and you'll get the idea of how the game plays out.
Right on.
You're going to find the objective in your corner. Well, I guess it's not your corner, it's Maelstrom.
Yeah.
Oh. I forgot.
Yeah.
That was one of the things that I disliked about this mission. Oh well. Okay, we'll show the armies and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Garrett's list. Basically running Aragorn, King of the Dead, and Legolas. I have to take Aragorn, I have to take King of the Dead, mandatory. Aragorn and Legolas have 1 upgrade each, they both have the cloak. And then I've got 10 Warriors of the Dead with Spear and Shield, and 5 Riders, and then there's 11 or 10 guys with Sword and Shield. And that's my list. It comes to 800 points exactly.
Okay, this is Don's army. So I am going with Isengard, Mordor, and Dol Guldur. And 2 war bands of Isengard. 1 led by Lurtz and 1 led by Thryden mounted on horse. Both are pretty well the same. 3 warriors with shield, 3 warriors crossbow, 3 berserkers, 3 warg riders. In my actual list, I have 3 warg riders with shield, and then over here 2 warg riders with shield and 1 with shield and throwing spear. But I'm short 2 guys with shield, so I'll just play them like the models are today with the bow. I've got 1 Castellan of Dol Guldur back there by himself, and here we've got the Witch King on Fell Beast, 3, 15, 3, with the crown of Morgul and a Morgul blade, and then he is with a bunch of orcs here. Was that 10 orcs, 6 with spear and shield, and 4 with shield. And again, my actual list has Mordor or Morannon orcs, so I kind of just had to swap those out.
Does the Castellan have a blade, or?
The Castellan does have a Morgul blade also.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm a little bit off. I think I'm a few points under 800 here, but that is my list. Okay, and here is the board. Try to get the whole thing in the shot here. So it is basically a ruin. We've already deployed the 6 objective markers, which we're using the OSBGL Battle Company objective markers. So do you want to roll for who comes on first?
Who has first turn priority, you mean?
Yeah, because it's Maelstrom.
It's not gonna be me.
Let me roll a different color dice. Alright, I guess it's me. Alright, so we will do our rolls for the Maelstrom deployment, and we will come back after that.
Well, here we are. We've set up, a lot of our stuff is on the far side of the table. There's nothing along here. What we've done is we've rolled for where we've come on, and we've put a die beside our characters to show what they rolled. So over here, Legolas came on. You can't see the die, but I rolled a 4 on the red die, and I upped it by 1 to make it a 5, so it could come on the side, just so it wasn't completely crammed in the corner here.
Might has been used.
Yeah, first point of might. So I had the King of the Dead roll first, because he has the least amount of might, and I figured be the easiest to have the other 2 warbands spend might to adjust. So he moved on there. I rolled for Aragorn, who got a 6, so he came on over here beside him. Don's got Thryden's warband here all spread out with a 4 rolled. And then over here, we've got the Witch King rolled a 5. The Castellan rolled a 6, and he was the first guy to come on, and came on over here. And then Lurtz didn't roll. Why not?
Because he has a special rule. I think it's called Find the Halflings.
Yeah, the broken OP rule for this mission.
So I could have actually not brought him on first turn, but...
Oh well. Oh yeah, you could have waited. Okay, so I don't have any shooting. You don't have any shooting?
No.
There's no magic, there's no fighting, so we're just going to go right to the priority phase. Okay, so I'm rolling red dice, you're rolling white hand. I got a 2. You got a 2, so I get priority this turn. We'll be back after movement. Okay, so I moved all my stuff. I engaged some guys over there, but really just spread out. That's my move. Don has declared the first model that he's moving his entire army, which is this guy over here, Crossbowman, is going to search that objective. So here goes the 1 objective for the turn, assuming that's the way the rules are, and it's a 5.
It is not the heirloom.
Perfect. Okay, so 1 down, 5 more to go. So, this happened. His guy died to mine. I rolled 3 3s, he rolled a 2, and then I killed him. Legolas here. I didn't do his auto hit or 2+ hit thing, but I fired over at the Fell Beast, because I could get 3 shots. I rolled 1 hit, got past this little piece of terrain, hit the Fell Beast, and wounded him on a 6. So 2 more to go, and that guy is less scary. But yeah, and then we rolled for priority, and I got a 6, and Don got a 4. So we will be back after movement. This is the way the table looks. There's guys in range of lots of markers. I know myself personally, I'm going to call a Heroic March for free with Aragorn, because of his free might. Are you calling anything?
No.
Okay, we'll be back after move. Okay, here's the board. We've done a bunch of stuff to speed things up. I marched all my guys over there. Don ran away from me like the coward he is. I've charged 2 riders into that Warg Rider. I don't know if that was a good idea or not, but whatever. I searched this objective and I rolled a 4, so it is no longer there. Don's moved over here, compelled this guy forward and charged with 2 things, and he passed the courage check with both. I'm 11 with the Warg Rider, which is strong showing. Legolas decided to shoot through the ruins with no in the way at the guy that Don so graciously put with no in the ways. Thank you, Don, for that Warg Rider. And there is no Warg anymore because Legolas killed the rider on the final shot and the Warg ran away. Don took 3 shots from there at these guys and failed to do anything. That's it. So we've got a couple combats and that's it. You want to roll for them? Which one do you want to do?
Oh, we'll do yours first.
Okay, so my 2 to your 1. You may as well, there's only a couple of them. I have 6. You have 4. Okay, your courage is...
2.
Is it 2 base or?
Yes.
Okay, so it goes down to 1 because of the Harbinger of Evil from the King of the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
So the first rider on the Orc. Nope, and the Orc. Yes, with a 6. Okay. So courage check from the...
Nope.
Yes.
He even with... No, he fails with the -1.
No, that's a 9, and 1 is 10.
Alright.
Okay. Dang it. Well. And then we have this combat here, which I feel I'm going to get trounced. Unless you were going to call it heroic.
No.
Okay. So here's my roll. I got a 3. Beat it. 4 dice from the Witch King.
4 dice from the Witch King. The white one is the Warg. Because he doesn't get his cavalry bonus.
Okay.
He gets the 6. Yeah, Orc.
Okay, so I lose. I'm knocked prone.
He actually won the combat. Everything else was garbage.
He did. So you get a whole bunch of strikes on the guy who's defense 8. Actually, let me see what happens when I'm... Okay, so he's knocked prone. I don't take any hit though.
So the Warg, he'll see if he can kill you, seeing as he was the one that won the fight.
Strength 4
So
needs
strength
6s.
4. He
does. Congratulations. First of all, you rolled an 11 to charge me, and then you rolled a 6 to win the combat.
Didn't need the Witch King. Just needed the compel. That was
That's
all
true.
he needed.
Okay, so that rider is dead.
And we can go right to priority.
Yeah. Let's roll it up. Turn 4. I got a 5. You got a 2. So priority stays on my side. We'll be back. Okay, we're back. Some stuff's happened. I checked this objective, and as you can see, I rolled a 2, so that's not there. So we have 3 left.
So now you don't have to hang back. You can just move forward.
Yeah.
With everything.
Well, I had planned. Like I had an idea. I was like, I could check that one there, but if that's not it, then eventually this one could be it. But my whole army's already there, so I may as well try and go.
Well, I mean, you want your army to be fighting, right?
Yeah.
Because you have a huge advantage. So it's just like clean up the ones behind you and move forward.
Yeah. So we've got a couple fights happening here. I charged both my riders in there, and there's a wound token. How do I die when I charged you? Oh yeah, that's right. A black dart from this guy. And this is his rolls. 1 die black dart. 6 to cast, 6 to wound.
Hey, when you got the Crown of Morgul, you roll a lot of 1 die things. That's
I like that the Witch King basically pays 25 points for the Necromancer's army-specific rule. But it is what it is. Okay, so we'll be back.
Like you just said, the Crown of Morgul has become the army special rule for Mordor.
The Nazgul.
Well, no.
Oh, for
the Witch King in Mordor.
Yeah.
It's
so
like,
Mordor has it
That's how
now.
good it is.
It's very good. It's definitely worth 25 points. Oh yeah, it also gives you 3 attacks.
And so yeah, you moved up and like I countercharged with some stuff, including this
Oh, yes.
incredibly brave
Another
warrior.
11 rolled.
Yeah.
Don actually had 2 shots over there at this guy and failed to do anything. Legolas here shot at that Warg Rider on the table edge and hit, but didn't do anything. Okay, we'll be back after die rolls. Okay, combat has ended. I have killed the crazy charging Warg Rider. I killed the Warg that I charged there, but I did lose a rider because of freaking Black Dart. And then over here, it was a whole bunch of shoving back and forth. I'm not used to needing 6s to wound. This is not good. But that's that. So let's go to the die roll for priority. I'm just going to roll over here. We'll just roll right here. Oh, you get it. Okay.
Do you call heroic?
Possibly. We'll be back. Okay, so we're back after moving, and we did a little bit of shooting too. I moved my guys up into there. Don's moved his Fell Beast over to this opening and cast Transfix on Aragorn, and I chose not to resist it, so he is transfixed against a Castellan. I don't know if it's a good idea or bad, but I guess we'll find out. Everybody is charged in. Thryden charged from over there, and he's there, but he's on foot. That's because Legolas has fired his crazy awesome bow. I hit, and I spent 2 might, his last 2 might, to take out the horse. And the Throne Rider check was a 3, so I've hopefully slowed Thryden down a little bit. Cannon charged this Warg, and that's it. You shot a couple times and missed. Oh, and the last thing was Don moved over here to check this objective and rolled a 2. So we have 2 left. We've got the one that I'm kind of defending here, and that one that he's got over there. So they're relatively close. Yeah, we'll see. We'll be back after combats. I'm not calling anything heroic with Aragorn, but I think I might call a heroic combat with the king. I'm not sure. We'll be back. Okay. There was a lot of death. Not really, but here we are. I won the combat and failed to kill this Warg Rider. Good job, guys. Thryden won his combat and pushed me back. Berserker won and pushed me back. I killed the, what was that guy?
Warrior
with shield. A whole bunch of pushing here. King of the Dead killed his guy.
I won both these fights, but couldn't kill because I need 6s.
Yeah, you rolled your 6s in the to win roll. The king killed the warrior he was fighting. Aragorn rolled 2 6s to win that fight, pushed the Castellan back, and Don won the fight here and opted to kill my horse. So that's why there was that marker there. I rolled a 5, I believe, to land on my feet. Priority for turn 7. I got a 3 and a 6. Okay, I'm probably not going to call any moves, so go ahead. Okay, Don has gone upstairs, so I'm just going to quickly film the move. This Warg's moved over here. I kind of spread these guys out here. The Witch King, he flew up and tried to cast Transfix on the King of the Dead, who's right here now fighting Lurtz. He rolled a 3. Actually, sorry, he rolled a 1 to start. Rerolled because of the crown, got a 3. I rolled 2 dice to resist, got a 5 and a 6. So I'm back up to 5 will. Everybody's basically just moved around here. These guys moved up. I moved him over from Legolas, who stood still. I'm going to get 3 shots. Basically everybody's just moved up. A whole bunch of line shifting here. I ran the King of the Dead from that opening there over here to fight against Lurtz, because I figure if I get the lucky wounds I can kill him. But yeah, I've got some shooting, Don's got some shooting, and we'll be back. We did all these fights, and yeah, so Don killed the horse again, but I rolled a 6 to land on my feet. There's a whole bunch of nothing up to this point, where Aragorn valiantly two-handed against the Castellan, won the fight, and I rolled 2 2s and a 4. So no might spent there. I had to use my
You did
free.
one wound. You made him use a point.
Yeah, he used
extra.
that was like
2 points of
three
fate will.
three will that turn, which is pretty good. A bunch of bumping around here. The King of Dead rolled a 6 against alerts, but I only wounded once. I needed 4s and I rolled a 5 and a 2, and he passed his one fate save with a 5 rolled. Yeah, and then that was a win by me, but no kill, and that's it. Legolas shot 3 times, hopefully trying to kill a bunch of guys, but I didn't kill anything. I was hoping to kill those 3. Okay, priority 2. 1.
Oh. So 1.
Okay, so I get priority back.
Oh, that's one I really wanted to.
Okay, well, we'll be back after Don decides who's going to spend might. Okay, we're back. So, Don has, okay, there was a couple heroics. Don called a heroic move with Thryden. I countered with Aragorn with his free point. And then the Witch King called a move as well. Because I was close enough that I could charge him, but he wanted to get the charge off. So, I did Aragorn's first, which tied up Thryden. Got all this combats happening here, and then the Witch King charged into me. On the way, transfixing this guy. A bunch of bow shots from over there, crossbows at him, failed to hit or wound. Legolas tried to shoot these war riders again and failed. But yeah, so we're into the combat phase. Yeah, we'll be back after fights. We're back. There's a couple hero fights that we're going to record here because they're important, but look at all the tokens. So much death this
We ran
round.
out of skull tokens.
Yeah, we ran out of wound markers. So Thryden killed the rider. Those 2 guys killed that,
Army of Dead guy.
yeah, he was a rider but died, or lost his horse. That was an orc that those 2 guys killed. And then Aragorn actually took out the Castellan. I went 2-handed again. His backup rolled the 6 for the fight, so we were good to win that one. He failed to wound, but Aragorn rolled 3 wounds, and you spent 10 of your...
He rolled average on his saves, but just with 3 wounds, that's like a whole bunch
Yeah,
of will.
it took a whole bunch of will to get rid of
It's
that.
alright. 45-point model held him up for 3 turns.
Yep, did what he's supposed to. Over here, Berserker killed my guy. Berserker killed my guy. These 2 guys killed that shield.
Urukai warrior with shield.
This combat over here was a bounce, and we've got the King of the Dead and
Alerts.
both heroic striking. So we're gonna roll this in camera. Let's get the die tray. I'll just put it over here.
Okay.
Okay. So strike value. I'm red dice, so I go to a 10.
That's not good. Okay, so you have high fight.
Okay.
Alerts does not have any fate left.
But he has 2 might.
Yep.
I have a banner reroll for Aragorn. Oh, double 6s. It's not looking good for him.
No.
Okay, so your courage is 5. It's reduced by 1 because of Harbinger of Evil. And I'm strength 4, so I need 4s. 1 4 will kill you. Oh, and I have no might.
You used it to strike.
Oh,
My god. That was my whole plan all along, to suck your 1 point of might out.
Sure it was.
Oh.
And then we've got the Witch King here versus those 2 guys. I'm just going to fight you.
Okay.
Because I think I have a good chance of killing the Fell Beast if you fail to roll a 6.
Okay, so I get 4 attacks because I have the...
Here, I'm going to set the bar. I got a 6.
It's impressive.
That's lots of 6s I've rolled. Oh.
Okay, I did not get a 6, but I'll might one of those.
Yeah, excellent. Okay. Yeah, the furnace stopped.
Finally.
Okay, so you knock me down?
No.
So you got 4 sets of 2 dice. Needing 5s.
Okay, here's the... I gotta roll them one at a time. First guy. Nope. Got him.
Okay, and then you may as well just roll 4 dice.
Yeah.
Second guy. Yeah.
Got him.
So you kill them both. So you lose
And
a
I
will.
lose with one of them.
And that's the turn. There was lots of death that turn. I lost 5 models, and you lost a bunch. But the more important thing is Aragorn is now free to begin his rampage. He's no longer shackled by the Castellan. Is it too late? We'll find out. But we're actually going to call it because it is, I think, 12:30.
The clocks go forward, and
Yeah.
we just lost an hour, and it's already like ridiculous late.
So we'll come back and we'll finish it tomorrow. Starting off, I think it's probably turn 10. 2 objectives. I don't know. This game could go on forever.
Good thing we cut out all the rolling.
Yeah.
Alright, we're back after a little intermission of about, I don't know, like half a day, because it got late last night and the time changed, and suddenly it was 2 o'clock in the morning, and this game was not close to being over, so we are back the next day, and we're into priority for the next round. So here we go.
Reinvigorated.
Reinvigorated? Alright.
5.
And you do indeed take it. Okay, so we will look at if we're going to call any, or if I'm going to call any heroics, and then we will be back. Alright, we have completed the movement. Lurtz, who was over here, called a heroic move, and Garrett did not counter with Aragorn. So I moved around this way, around the King of the Dead, to engage those 2 guys. Charged those. Garrett then moved in and engaged everybody over here, and it's, as you can see, we've had Army of the Dead guys charge some Warg Riders here. 1 Warg Rider charged Legolas, and then here I charged in a Berserker, who was then fighting 2.
Well, you charged my one guy and I countercharged.
I charged the one guy who's now dead, and then he countercharged, so it was a 2-on-1. The Witch King actually charged this one guy who was making a beeline towards my objective, and I cast a black dart over here and managed to kill him, although I did have to use my last point of might to do it. And then I engaged here. So that's it. We're ready to do the fighting this round, and we will be back after we do some of that.
Okay. Lots of tokens on the table, which is a good thing for me, not so much for Don. I think we're both really close to breakpoint. Still haven't searched to find the objective, and neither of our leaders are wounded, so we're
You killed 5 of my guys this turn.
yeah, so those guys killed that orc.
This is where we need 2 different colors of skull.
Yeah, I'll work on that for next time.
So this was an orc.
Yeah.
This was a berserker.
Yeah, that Aragorn and 2 guys killed.
This was a berserker.
So
Aragorn's going around killing all my berserkers.
Yeah.
This was a wound that this berserker put on him.
Yes.
This was an Army of the Dead guy that Lurtz killed. I could have used my last point of might to kill that guy, but I kept the point of might instead.
Yep.
And this crossbowman fluked out and just killed the guy here.
He did.
And over here, Legolas killed my rider, but the mount stuck around. The Army of the Dead guy over there killed my
Warg Rider?
Warg Rider.
The orc
and then this was a push shot. We both rolled 1s.
Yeah.
And then I think I won and didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And then
over here,
the Witch King,
the upset of the
failed
century,
his mission and rolled something like 3 2s and a 1.
Yeah,
or something.
2-2-1, and I rolled a 1 and a 4 because I shielded. So, oh well, that's it. So that's the carnage after the turn. So now we've got to roll for priority.
All right.
For turn I think 13 or 14.
Yeah, we lost count long ago.
Ooh, Don wins it.
That was an important one.
I'm probably going to call a free heroic move with Aragorn, but we'll be back. Okay, so Aragorn has called a free heroic move with his free point, and Lurtz has countered, because this objective is about to be uncovered.
If I win.
If Don wins.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3 is me. 4, 5, 6 is you. Bum, bum, bum.
Like most of the rolls of this game have gone to me. So we'll be back after my move. Okay, we're back after the move. My guys are very spread out. Don's broken through my lines. He has multiple avenues to get to this objective to check it. You know what's going to happen. You're going to roll 6, and that's going to be the objective.
Yeah, I know. It's like I'll finally get there, like with an orc, and he'll find it.
So obviously the other one's over there. I think I'm like 2 models away from being broken, and Don's about 5. We worked it out, so it's close. We're going to go into the combat phase. Aragorn did not call heroic combat because I don't want my free one, and I need to save my might because I've been rolling good, and knowing my luck, eventually it's going to roll low, and I don't want those guys to kill me because they have a strong chance of doing that. Don did try to transfix Aragorn, and I rolled 2 dice to resist 5, and I rolled a 6 and a 2, so I'm back up to 2 will. That's it, so we'll do combats and we'll be back. Okay, we're back. There was 3 casualties, and they were all on the evil side. This guy killed the Uruk-hai warrior, and Aragorn killed the berserker and Uruk-hai warrior that were there.
Fail on the token placement.
And then everything else was pretty much a push. I actually won that fight again. I rolled a 6 when shielding. And then everything else, yeah, it was literally a push. The problem is, Thryden's right here, and he has a point of might. So
the problem is that the Witch King should have broken you by now,
yes,
but has failed to do anything in 2 turns.
He's good at casting Black Dart. He's been killing guys with that. But yeah, I guess we'll roll for priority. The all-important, this is one that matters. We each got our own little dice rolling tray.
Ugh.
But, well, if I roll a 1, oh no, because you had it last turn. Doesn't matter, I roll a 5.
Okay, I'm calling a heroic move with Thryden's last point of might.
I will be calling a counter with Aragorn. We'll be back. Oh no, just roll. Roll for it, see who gets it. Oh.
1, 2, 3, it's me.
It's 5.
Have I lost every one of those? Sure feels like it.
I think you have. No, you won one of them.
When? Name the turn.
it was Lurtz to move first.
Yeah, just surround the objective.
Okay. Here we are back after the move and shooting. Yeah, so Aragorn got to move first, which I did this big circly deal. There's a couple guys out, Legolas and this guy over here. Thryden also called one, but when he went to charge my terror-causing guy, he peed his pants.
You rolled snake eyes.
He rolled snake eyes, so he stood still. I moved the rest of my stuff. I tried to charge the Witch King over there with my dead with spear and shield, and I rolled a fail, so I wasn't able to charge. He countercharged me, didn't cast any spells this turn because he's sitting on 4 will. In the shooting phase, I tried to shoot Legolas into this Uruk-hai crossbowman to pull him off of the king, so the king would be fighting, and then I failed. I rolled a 1, so that's that. So we're going to do combats.
Are you calling a free anything with Aragorn?
No, because I used my might for the move.
Okay.
So we'll be back after combats. Or we'll be back when the hero combats happen. Okay, we're back. The furnace is running, keeping us warm. It's always a good thing. There's lots of tokens, as you guys can see on the table. They're super shiny though. We need to do something with that light, but it's all good. We didn't roll the king, Witch King on.
He finally killed that one guy after on his 3rd turn.
You rolled
lose a point of will.
You rolled 3 6s and a 5 for your your
like
fight.
Overkill.
So caught up to me. The thing we're going to film here is Aragorn, his last fight against Lurtz and that orc. King of the Dead killed his guy. There was a push there. That guy killed here. These guys easily killed this guy. And as you can see, there's just lots of death everywhere. But let's roll for this.
Okay,
So,
unfortunately I'm going to shield because you have 3 might in the tank anyway, so it's like almost impossible for me to win. But
makes sense.
May as well try to make you use your might.
Yep. Okay, here's Aragorn's dice. And I didn't call any heroics.
Okay.
I got a 6 though.
So did I, but you outfight me.
Okay, so let's do the thematic movie moment where Aragorn chops off Lurtz's head.
Okay.
So we're just going to put him all alerts. Because he has 3 wounds now, right?
Yes, he does.
Oh, only 1 caused.
Well, you could might that to a 4 and that to a 4. You do have 3 might.
Then I'm spending all of my might.
I'm broken at this point. Half my army's about to run off the
That's
table.
true. Actually, that would be 1 more hero off the table.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll do it. We're going to spend all 3. You totally just baited me into that, but it's all good. I still have a free point. Okay. I literally just chopped your head off.
You did.
Okay, so you're broken. I am not.
You are on your break point,
Yeah.
but not past
I'm
it.
exactly at the halfway mark. Okay, so let's roll for priority for the turn.
Alright. We
2.
have still not searched the last 2 things.
6. Okay. So you're up. I'll probably be calling a heroic move with Aragorn's free point. We'll be back. Okay, so my heroic move is done. Don's moved a couple of his models. He failed the crossbow guy who was there, so he ran away. The 2 berserkers passed, and then they passed their terror cause to charge into there. I still have these 2 models to move after Don's done his movement, because he has priority this turn. Do you?
No, you had priority. But you moved all your stuff already. We did it right.
But I didn't move those 2 guys.
Oh, well, you forgot to move them.
I thought you had priority this round. Oh god, I can't remember.
Massive editing is going to be required.
You must have, because I called my I called a free heroic move with him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Massive editing.
So
No, we figured it out.
So, yeah, because you moved all of these guys, and
Yes.
those 2 weren't part of the heroic.
Correct.
That's why they haven't moved yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
over
now
here,
we're going with this clutch of guys
yes. So, Witch King is Hero of Legend. So he automatically passes his first courage check. We believe that's the way that the wording of that is correct. That's the way I've been playing it, so hopefully that's right. And he has decided he's going to 2 dice black dart this Warrior of the Dead.
Because all I need to do is kill 1 guy to break Garrett's army.
Yeah.
And I'm already broken. Okay, so I'm using 2 will, and that puts me down to 1 will left. And here's my roll. So it goes off on a 5.
Okay, and you need a
4.
4 plus to kill me. You got it. Kill them. So
Kill.
I'm broken. Okay, we'll be back after he finishes his move.
Like a game might suddenly end, or no?
No, it ends when one force is 25, or the end of a turn in 25%. So we're just trying to figure out who needs to kill what. We've got the Aragorn fight left, and we have this fight left here. We've both, well, I've killed this guy and that guy. Don killed this dead, and that was the black dart. So we're going to do...
So I need to lose 3 models in order to be at 25%.
Correct.
And Garrett needs to lose more than 3 in order to be at 25%, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's probably not happening, but we'll do the Thryden fight, I guess.
Okay. So Thryden and the Berserker versus my 2.
Thryden is going to 2-handed pierce.
Ooh. It's really pulling out
Just
stops.
for fun.
And the Berserker?
Normal fighting.
Okay. Roll it up.
Okay,
Base
so
my
the
2.
Berserker will be the black dice.
And a 5. You got a 6.
Okay. So Thryden's strength goes up to 6.
Yep, so he needs a 5 down to a 4.
Yeah, so he's the white dice.
Okay.
Reroll a 1. No, that's the wrong rule. So nope, no kill.
Do you 2-handed with the guy? No, so none of my guys attack. Wow, that was crazy. Okay. So
It shows you how hard it is to kill these guys.
yeah, they're tough.
It is.
And Aragorn versus that orc.
Okay, I'm fighting. Because it's your leader, and if I wound you, it's
Me
a victory
too, and I'm not 2-handing. I was going to
Give
try
me 3 ones.
to help myself lose the combat. Oh.
Okay, come on, Orky. Oh.
It's Aragorn, man. He doesn't die to orcs.
I know.
He kills them. His sword is stained with black ichor blood. Okay. This is the battlefield. It's just one of those.
This is like the grind fight of all grind fights.
Yeah. Okay, let's roll for priority.
It's gone a bit quicker since Aragorn killed the Castellan.
Yeah, and he's able to fight.
Yeah.
4 for me. Okay. We'll be back. Okay, here we are.
Down to the cheesiness.
Don's gonna cheese it. So he rolled for his Witch King and passed his courage check, and the Fell Beast is over there now because he walked behind the building, dismounted, and
because Legolas is free to like poke at my leader with a
I was gonna shoot at him.
last minute arrow.
So he makes that orc pass his courage check because he's within 6. So he's gonna make a die roll here.
These two ran away.
Oh yeah, so those two ran away, which means that Don is quartered. So the game's gonna end at the end of this turn. So it's coming down to him rolling, and if he gets a 6...
So this guy is going to search this objective.
If he gets a 6, he wins the game.
Come on, hand!
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, devastating. Okay.
No, we don't have a token for the thing.
So he has the objective. We don't. Okay.
Okay, that was absolutely bollocks, but whatever. That's the way it happens.
Okay, so this isn't the objective. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well let's see. Can I get a shot off on him with Legolas? This is what matters. This is what it all comes down to. What do you think? I can't see the screen. No, the bot. I can see his axe that he's holding up. Oh no. I believe I have a shot. I'm going to turn the camera off and I'm going to have Don come and take a look. Okay, so I moved some terrain out of the way. So there's Legolas. He totally has a shot. This is the only chance I have. Oh boy. So, the question is, do I take 3 shots or do I go for the 2+?
No might available.
No might available. There's a 4+ in the way for the boxes. He's a defense 5, so I need 5s.
Did you move?
I did not move. I think my best chance is to shoot 3 times. I'm gonna risk it. Because I've rolled too many 1s for rolling 1 dice.
I don't think the odds are too different either way, actually.
Yeah, I don't have Drew here to tell me which way to go.
Well, I mean,
so.
odds are that you're going to miss with 1 of your 3 shots, and
Yeah.
you're going to hit twice, and then there's an in way, so the odds are 1's going to go through and 1 isn't.
Yeah.
So shooting 3 times, kind of like odds are you'll hit once, whereas
Okay.
the other thing you have to roll a 2+ to hit once.
So there it is. It's coming. This is my Hail Mary.
It is.
Going for the end zone. Because otherwise, it's a tie if I kill him.
By rights, you should kill him.
Okay, so here's my roll.
Like,
here comes
to be
3 1s, just to add insult to injury. Okay, so I actually hit all 3 times because I didn't move.
You're above the odds.
Okay, now in the way for the barrels. 2 get by. Oh,
so
there's no might left. I need a 5. And I got a 5. Whew. So it wasn't as devastating as we thought. There you go. Legolas keeps up to his namesake as the best archer in Middle-Earth.
And that's the thing, like, you have to end your move in order to search for the thing. So
yeah.
It's not like I could pick it up and then run into cover.
No, and I stood still because I was just going to shoot at the Witch King.
Yeah, I knew you were.
Okay, so we got some combats to do. Not that it matters, but we'll do it.
Yeah, because at this point it's going to end this turn, but let's just do them
No,
anyway.
we could do it. We're going to do this one because it's the only one that matters. Because literally, if that orc causes a wound to Aragorn, I lose the game.
Is it? Yeah, because there is one mission where you get points for quartering a guy, but not this one.
No, this one's, there's a banner. Okay,
Okay, my orc will fight against those 2 terrifying models.
Okay, I am not going to do anything with my free point of might, so I have it for the die rolls.
Okay, here's my... Let me go first so you don't crush my will by rolling a 6 right off the bat.
Set the bar.
It's a mighty
with
2.
The 2. Okay,
so... You cannot lose.
I cannot lose.
Yeah.
So here's Aragorn's... He wins the fight, and do I kill you? Handedly. Yeah. Okay. So that's it. Regardless of what happens here, the game will end in a tie.
Okay, let's just do these last fights, but we don't need to film all this.
Okay, we'll come back and show you what happens, how badly I get killed. We'll be back.
Right.
Okay, we're back. So those two guys killed their targets.
Pew.
These three guys caused a wound on the Berserker, and he failed his Oblivious to Pain. Thryden lost. I didn't wound him. And that Berserker beat me and pushed me back. I won there but didn't kill, and those two obviously killed that one guy. So that's it.
Alright, we'll
The
come
game
back
ends.
and do a post-battle.
Bat rep. That was a fun game.
It was. It was the best game I've ever played of Heirlooms.
Because it wasn't like, hey,
Well,
I found
because
it
nobody,
first turn.
because nobody found it and ended the game. Because
Yeah, well, almost got it.
What
But
do you
anyway, we almost won.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No, but usually that happens
Yeah, and it's like
right
here,
at the beginning of the game.
and the guy's
it's
entire
like,
army's over there.
And it,
Yeah.
you know, it sort of spells out how the whole game is going to go, and then quite frequently, because we play in tournaments all the time,
Yeah.
it times out.
Yeah.
You know, you end up with, you know, dice down or whatever.
Yeah, like I think this
And
game might have
that's what-
timed out. Well,
Oh, it would have, yeah. We played way longer than we would have in a tournament setting, but
Yeah. you won't
turned
see
out.
that because we've cut out
yeah, yeah.
90% of it. But
We did, but it was good because it kind of, I've always hated this mission. Not hated it, but it was always my least favorite of all of the missions because of what we just talked about. But in this example, we both hung on to one of the objectives right until the last turn.
yeah, well, there's a couple times where rolls went to me,
Yeah.
and you could have easily just walked in and plucked the
Well,
objective.
It was one of those things that was like, I didn't want to fight because it was like, you're able to kill my guys so much easier than I'm able to kill yours. Like we were saying in the dying moments there, it's like playing against a guy that, yes, I have higher fight in most cases, but it's like you're fighting with all your models with strength 6.
Yeah.
And like, I need 6s to wound you,
Mm-hmm.
and you were wounding me on like 4s pretty well.
That's the strength of the Blades of the Dead.
Yeah. And having the King of the Dead in there.
He's very scary.
Yeah, if you can actually kill the King of the Dead early, I imagine that would actually really hamper your ability to do damage.
Well,
You know, it would probably make the difference of needing a 5 instead of a 4 or something like that.
there's 2 breakpoints. There's if you're courage 6, he brings you down to a 5, which means that the guys instead of needing a 6 need a 5 to wound.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the first breakpoint. And the second is if you're courage 4, you go to a 3. So I need a 5 instead of a 4. And then the last one is if you're courage 2, you go to a 1, and I need a 3 to wound you. So there's a couple breakpoints there that, like if you're 2, 4, or 6 courage, and him being around, it actually makes it easier for me to wound you.
Yeah.
So
For me, the like this is a tournament army list, and one thing that I didn't realize, like I originally had Angmar with Mordor, but I forgot that I had the Castellan in there also.
Okay.
So I changed Angmar to Mordor so that they would be allies of convenience, and I forgot that I have the Castellan in there, which now still makes my whole army. What do you call that again?
Mordor and Isengard are convenient allies.
Yeah.
But neither of them, both of them are not convenient with their dark powers.
Yeah, what's red called again? I can never remember.
Impossible.
Impossible, yeah.
Yeah.
So my whole army is considered impossible because I have one impossible ally.
You have one model that's impossible.
Did it really affect me? I think we might have misplayed it once when Lurtz did a heroic move. I think I might have moved an orc or two.
Yeah.
Which was a mistake. But other than that, honestly, it didn't really matter too much.
The thing is, like, that guy being there, what would you have put in place of him?
Well, see, the thing is, the reason why you put those models in the game are to occupy enemy big heroes for a few turns, because it takes a few turns to kill them, and that's exactly what happened in this game. it took 3 turns for Aragorn to kill that guy.
Yeah.
So as soon as Aragorn killed that guy, I started losing models like at a really accelerated rate, because what was keeping me in the game was the Berserkers. Like, they're a model made to fight against that army.
Yeah, they're the biggest.
And then as soon as Aragorn got free, right away he killed 2 of them, and was like, oh.
Yeah, because I heroic commented, well, the having Andoril, the sword,
Yeah.
for free is like, it's crazy. Because you're like, I don't care what your defense is.
No.
Unless it's like 2,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. And early on, you actually killed one of my Berserkers, and I made my Oblivious to Pain roll because you reminded me to roll
I
it.
did.
I was like, thank you, buddy.
You need to make Oblivious to Pain or whatever. And then you rolled a 6, and I was like, haha, joke's on you, they don't have it.
It was
and
like,
I was
yeah,
like,
they have
actually,
it.
they do have
Yeah,
it. Oh.
They do have it, yeah. Well, because in our last tournament, I played Angmar. And 2 games I played against terror-causing opponent, and I had a lot of orcs.
Yeah.
And trying to charge against terror was so frustrating. So because of that experience, and because you know you're going to see some Army of the Dead now,
Yeah.
well, you play it, so there's at least one out there. You need stuff to be able to charge terror-causing models. I mean, you've always needed it, but I think maybe now you might need it a little more than you used to.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Berserkers were one of those things where you feel like they got a bit of a nerf, but if a lot of people start using this legion, or even just this army, like the army, the Dead of Dunharrow, then they'll have a place again.
It's like, it's so strong. Like, I imagine this army is like weak against like domination, or what's the other one with the objectives, where you turn them on or turn them off in your favor, similar to domination, because this army actually has to really stay together in order to get all of your buffs working.
Yeah.
Like the banner effect from Aragorn and the King of the Dead's
Aura.
Aura, yeah.
His
Harbinger of Evil.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely ups their killing power. Yeah, this army is definitely, like, I need to be playing some more practice games. Capture and Control is the one you're thinking of.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
In the like Domination, we haven't played Domination in, like, we didn't play it at the GT.
I played it in the last tournament, because the way the last tournament worked, every table was rolling randomly for their missions.
Yes.
Between 3 possible choices.
Yeah.
I played it, you didn't play it.
I played Reconnoiter, because
I didn't play
like
Reconnoiter.
Reconnoiter and Domination are ones that we haven't seen for probably half the year.
Yeah. So, bingo update. I only need to play Reconnoiter, and you only need to play Domination.
Yeah.
Because this one was one that we
Well,
both needed.
I think we both were like, well, these are both difficult, so which one?
Yeah.
We should have both picked the same one,
Mhm.
because then we could play another
Yeah,
game,
we should have, yeah.
and then done that. But that's all right.
Good battle, though.
It was.
I enjoyed it a lot.
I'm so glad that I was able to.
Oh,
kill
I know.
that
It was
guy.
like last turn heroics by
Yeah.
Legolas.
Because you're like, I don't know if I should check.
Well, it's kind of one. I
Because
feel
it's
bad
a
doing
little
that kind of
cheesy,
thing.
and I was
It's
like, oh my god, you're
well,
gonna
because
roll
it's like
six.
timing the game to end, because I can almost guarantee it by just pulling the Witch King out of 6 inches of 2 of the orcs, and so
Yeah.
because the King of the Dead was there, you know, their courage is 1.
Yeah.
So they're almost certainly going to run away, which would end the game. So it was like, it was a calculated thing, but I didn't calculate Legolas.
If the game had gone on one more turn, I was gonna try and leapfrog with a free hero combat
Yeah.
up here,
Mhm.
and then the next turn I could have moved on with a free move, and attempted to get that objective.
Yeah.
And we either found it with the King of the Dead or Aragorn, and your Witch King wasn't going to be charging me because you
Yeah.
would die. And if it wasn't that one, then I just have one of my numpties
Yeah.
on the other side pick it up. So
Well, I mean, I was trying for a long time to get to the other one.
yeah,
And like, you know, if I had have got it, oh my god, then that's where I wouldn't have wanted to roll the 6,
yeah.
right?
So
But yeah, anyways,
it was good.
good game, had fun. So we'll do another battle report at some point in the future, but thanks for watching this one.
Yeah, it was fun.
Appreciate it, if you're still watching at this point. Alright, so is that it?
Yeah, I guess one other thing is, let us know how you felt this way worked out.
like
from-
us using the token. So
Yeah.
we weren't showing a lot of the rolling because, you know,
There's the
how
camera back and
enjoyable
forth.
is staring at a dice tray for like literally half the battle and seeing dice clatter around in it.
Yeah.
To me, when I watch battle reports, I don't really need to see that.
No.
You know, the heroes and the heroic moves and the spells are what you really want to show. And we did forget a couple of times to film that stuff. But we'll get better with practice on that. But I do think we need 2 different color of skull marker so we can differentiate the
Easily done.
Mr. Button Man.
Yeah. Button guy.
Button guy.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, and don't forget to get your toy soldiers out and come and play some games with us at the OSBGL in Ontario, Canada.
Yes.